Hi students, welcome back. So just now we have discussed the strain gauges types. Okay, in previous video we discussed about wire strain gauges. Strain gauges are three types. First one, wire strain gauges. Foil strain gauges. Third one, semiconductor strain gauges. Okay, in previous video we discussed about wire strain gauges. Now we discuss about foil strain gauges. Okay, now we discuss about the foil strain gauges. Foil strain gauges are extension of wire strain gauges. Okay, foil strain gauges are extension of the wire strain gauges. Here the strain is sensed with the help of metal foil. Here strain is sensed with the help of metal foil, that is the wire. Okay, foil will see here nothing but wire. And the materials used for foil is nichrome, constantan. Another one is this one is the nichrome, chromium, and MO. There is the next one nickel and platinum. These materials are used for foil. So this one is the figure for foil strain gauge. Okay. Here this wire is called as the foil, and this one is of the base. So foil strain gauges are extension of the wire strain gauges. And these foil strain gauges have a more greater dissipation capacity than wire strain gauges. Foil strain gauges are having the greater dissipation capacity than wire strain gauges. For this reason, they can be used for higher operating temperature range. Also, the large surface or of foil gauges leads to better bonding. They can be used for higher operating temperature range, and the large surface area of foil gauges leads to the better bonding. And the foil strain gauges having same characteristics to wire strain gauge, and the gauge factors are typically same for both foil strain gauge and then wire strain gauges. The gauge factors are same for foil strain gauge and wire strain gauge. The advantage of foil strain gauge is it is having a fabrication of large scale, and we can fabricate in any shape. The foil can also be etched on a carrier. This foil can also be etched on a carrier, means we can fabricate on a carrier also. And next one, the resistance of these foil strain gauges are in between 50 and 1000 ohms. 50 and 1000 ohms, the resistance of these values lies. Okay, so that is about your foil strain gauges. Okay, next we discuss semiconductor strain gauge. Now coming to semiconductor gauges, generally to have a high sensitivity, a high value of gauge factor is desirable. To have a high sensitivity, a high value of gauge factor should be required. Here higher gauge factor means relatively higher change in resistance, which can be easily measured with a good degree of accuracy. A high gauge factor means relatively higher change in resistance, which can be easily measured with a good accuracy. Okay, so for this reason we use semiconductor gauges, because they have high gauge factor. That is, semiconductor strain gauges are having 50 times gauge factor as high as wire strain gauges. Hence we use these semiconductor strain gauges for a high gauge factor. The resistance of these semiconductor gauges changes with the change in applied strain. The resistance of the semiconductor gauges changes with change in applied strain. And these semiconductor gauges depends on the piezoresistive effect. Okay, these gauges are also depends on the piezoresistive effect, that is the change in the value resistance due to change in the resistivity when they are strained. The change in the value of the resistance due to change in resistivity when they are strained. And in these semiconductor gauges we use silicon and germanium materials. In these semiconductor gauges we use silicon and germanium materials. So this one is the figure for semiconductor strain gauge. Okay, here it is the gold leads. Okay, this one is of the gold leads and this one is entirely with the base. Okay, and this one is of the semiconductor. Okay, this can be either silicon or germanium and these two are the electrodes here. So this one is the entire figure for semiconductor strain gauge. Here the gold leads, these gold leads are used for masking contacts. Okay, so with this semiconductor strain gauge we can measure the small value of strain. That small strain is from 0.1 to 500 micro strains. And these gauges are stable and practical devices. These semiconductor strain gauges are stable and practical devices. Okay, that is about your semiconductor strain gauges. Now coming to the advantages of these semiconductor strain gauges. First one, the high gauge, they are having high gauge factor. Semiconductor strain gauges are having high gauge factor and it is the small size. Second one is of small size. Third one is its lifetime is more. Okay, there are the three advantages of semiconductor strain gauges. And disadvantages is, first one, they are very sensitive to changes in temperature. They are very sensitive to changes in temperature and its linearity is poor. Okay, linearity is poor. Third one, it is more expensive. Okay, these three are the disadvantages in semiconductor strain gauges. Okay, that is about your foil type and semiconductor type strain gauges. Okay, these are the three types of strain gauges. Okay, thank you.